Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. João Pedro touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Gets his pass away.
Look, it's a run defence is this. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
A searching ball that into space. Aim forwards. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Jamaica are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Jamaica finding their passes. Batistuta. Now it's Bellingham. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And it's Maradona. Raul. And he welcomes it in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Wrench. That's a nicely measured pass. It could be a decent hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Soboslai. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's got the shot away! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Jamaica are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good ball. Roll! Wrench. Endrick. João Neves. And it's Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. Tierney. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
João Pedro. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Maradona. Oh, nice touch. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Traffic to be heavy after the final
Jamaica
whistle today.
go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. action is back underway. Wrench. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, it's Roll. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona. No way through. Now João Neves. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Battis. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jamaica have the chance to go the other way.
72,306.
We expected better, and so did he. It's a lovely, neat pass. Conte.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Changes him with that pass. Now there's a fine ball. Matson. Szoboszlai. Endrick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai. David Villa! It's in he goes again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's intervened well there. And no, that was never going to make it. Well read, nice interception. Oh, super find. And he certainly tries a shot! It's in!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 81 minutes is number 24.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
João Pedro couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Cruyff. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him.
Oh no, what has happened here? Face to... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Santos looking to pass their way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Haaland. He's a... Haaland! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave. And we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a sweet ball, that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent hit! Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Dumfries, perfectly measured that. And he's there to clear it. Jamaica are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He could be in here. Now it's João Pedro. And again! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There will be three.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
This is quite... And the half-time whistle goes. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
With the father of a boy
Quite a
in
half.
the
More
green
of the same,
backpack,
please.
kindly
Score at the
contact
interval,
a nearby member
2-2.
of staff. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
Second
Coming
period
on the
then
field
underway.
is number 13, Bellingham.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Opts to play it back. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cruyff. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Now the finish! In he goes again! Szoboszlai, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Matson. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk makes the interception.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Almost an hour gone. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Jamaica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. The pass is intercepted. Ndika. Wrench. Passing is crisp and sharp. Belletti. Matson. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk gets it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tierney promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Dumfries. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. And that is a little undercooked. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! Has a look and plays it forward.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without complication. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Please
So what do you
this
take away from it all,
opportunity to pay
Jim?
a visit to
Yeah,
our
this
official
looked the
store
most
with
likely
memorabilia
outcome,
from
but we've
today's
had a...
match.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's played him through. He is through here. Hits one! He's scored!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. That is a great pick out. Now it's Pedro. That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neymar. He's got away. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Jamaica leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pedro. Oh no, what has happened? Great chance! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Szoboszlai! Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Endrick. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. That's a fine interception. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Guest performance today.
Jamaica in control at half-time, 2-0.
Number 17.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field is
Matson.
number 9, Suarez.
He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Matson. Triol spots it and intercepts. Endrick does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Maradona. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's played him through. He's onside. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
The attendance for this match was
That's a sharp pass.
71,550.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Endrick. Oh, well played, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Jamaica find a position of real strength now. And here's Yamal. Lovely feet. And it's Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. Oh, he's found him in space. There's the shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Endrick. Dink through. Can he finish? Conte. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Two
Well, the
added
ball
minutes has
just
been
didn't work out
indicated.
for the run that he made.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.